Your United States Letter Carriers Mutual Benefit Association offers NALC members an MBA 10-year renewable and convertible term plan. This plan can best be described as basic life insurance protection at a low cost. It is a term life insurance product that provides coverage for a specified period of time, in this case 10 years. If the person insured should die during the 10-year period, the value of the policy would be paid to the designated beneficiary. During this 10-year period, the value of the insurance will never increase or decrease. This policy can be issued to an applicant between the ages of 17 and 70. Each individual must be covered by their own policy. Members can apply for a policy for themselves, their spouse, children, stepchildren, grandchildren, step-grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and step-great-grandchildren. The owner of the policy is always the NALC member, unless the member assigns the ownership to another individual. Every 10 years, the owner of the MBA 10-year renewable and convertible term policy has two options to consider. One, the policy can be renewed for another 10-year period. The renewal options can be selected every 10 years until the policy anniversary date after the insured's 80th birthday. At that time, the policy benefit terminate. Or two, the policy can be converted to one of MBA's whole life plans. The policy owner may convert the 10-year renewable and convertible plan up until the policy anniversary after the insured's 65th birthday. The premiums at the time of renewal or conversion will increase to the current age of the person to be insured. The insurance coverage of the MBA 10-year renewable and convertible term policy can be for any amount between $1,000 and $100,000. Premiums may be paid directly to the MBA office annually or monthly, or through the convenience of biweekly payroll deduction. The policy owner may change the frequency of premium payments by contacting the MBA office. The policy has a 31-day grace period for the payment of all premiums. This means that if a premium is not paid on the due date, the grace period begins. During this period, the policy remains in force. If the insured dies during the grace period, the amount of any unpaid premium will be deducted from the proceeds. If the premium remains unpaid at the end of the grace period, the policy will terminate. At the end of a 10-year period, if the policy owner renews the policy, no proof of insurability is required. The policy must be renewed at that same coverage amount. A table of renewal premiums, which details the annual premium for each 10-year period, is provided at the time the policy is eligible to be renewed. The policy may be converted to a whole life policy without proof of insurability with the following terms and provisions. The policy must be converted at any time prior to the insured's 65th birthday. It must be a whole life policy currently issued by the Mutual Benefit Association. The insured must be then living. It must be the same person insured. The original coverage amount cannot be increased or decreased. And the premiums are determined according to the insured person's age at the time of conversion. The incontestability and suicide provisions for the new policy will be measured from the date the policy was converted. The MBA 10-year renewable and convertible term policy will share in MBA's operational surplus accruing from participating policies. This share, if any, is called a dividend and is determined annually by the Board of Trustees. Several dividend options are available to members. For more information about these options, contact the MBA Executive Office. The owner of a policy is the NALC member and the only person who may exercise all the rights and privileges contained in the policy. This includes the right to change the ownership. The owner may transfer ownership at any time during the insured person's lifetime. To make a transfer, the MBA must receive written notification at our executive office. The MBA 10-year renewable and convertible term policy will terminate upon the written request of the policy owner to our executive office, when the insured dies, on the policy anniversary date after the insured's 80th birthday, or if a premium is due and unpaid at the end of the grace period.